Okay, so I know I'm gonna make some people mad with this one.
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
So, like yesterday and the day before, I've been tweeting a bunch of shit about Tyler Perry that got people a little bit angry. And then I went ahead and, because everybody was so pressed, I did an article about it on adrianexpression.com. And some people got the point after that article went up, but some people were still pressed. So I decided to go ahead and just do a video about it. One of my main problems with the whole Madea thing, I don't know why people went to go see Halloween Boo, whatever the fuck, Boo Halloween 2 when the first one sucked. And I'm hearing that the second one is just as bad. It's giving me student film type of tease with no plot, no nothing, whatever. That's a whole different subject. But what baffles me, and this is what I wrote about on my website, is that when some black people and when some people in general see like a real drag queen walking down the street or a femboy like me walking around with his cunt ass crop top or whatever, it's a huge problem. Okay, it's this big deal. Can't believe the feminization of black men. I can't believe you're walking around in girls' clothes. It was not made for men. Where's your father at? They're trying to exterminate black men by making them all gay and feminine. Y'all have so much shit to say when a person is living their truth. Man might want to get his life with a sickening ass braids or a wig and walk around and get his life because he just feels like that girl. Or a woman might not want to be wearing all this type of feminine clothing and shit like that. Maybe they want to give you girls a cute ass GQ type of look, you know what I mean? They want to give you a masculine type of T bitch, and everybody has a problem with it. Okay, everybody has a problem with cross-dressing, and everyone has a problem with gender bending when it is, you know, part of someone's personality, when it's someone living in their truth, when it's a part of who a person actually is. They have a huge problem with it. But when it comes to Tyler Perry over here using Madea to tap dance for fucking watermelon slices and shit like that, when she's drinking Kool-Aid and tripping over her titties and shit like that, it's hilarious. Okay, if that's allowed, sprinkle a little bit of Christianity on it, sprinkle white Jesus on it, and all of a sudden we're dying laughing in auditoriums. Apparently all of y'all are over here kikiing in the, you know, in the movie theaters. It's funny at that point. And to me, my main problem is I don't understand why, when it comes to those types of things, it has to be a costume, it has to be a getup in order for you guys to actually accept it. It has to be something that you can laugh at for you to accept it, instead of when people are living in their truth, you don't take that shit seriously and you want to demonize them. And it also puzzles me why a lot of times you don't care about your favorite social media personalities or creators unless they're over here perpetuating stereotypes with a wig on their head, being traditionally feminine, and gender bending is not a part of their personality, it's not a part of who they are, but it's a costume they put on to get you hosts to laugh. And it's cute, it's funny, it's jokes, it's kikiing, but I mean, for example, someone like Tyler Perry, I think he's too seasoned to allow inflatable titties and fat suits to continue to be such a huge part of his legacy. Like, okay, we get it in the beginning, girl. And I know for those of you who are gonna hop in my motherfucking video talking about the comments, talking about, well, girl, he does extra stuff. He's, you know, he produces a lot of stuff. He directs other stuff. Yes, I know that. I also know that he's done a lot of good in the community. I'm not taking that from him. All I'm saying is that I think he has room for growth, and I think a lot of changes can be made, okay? And another point I brought up was, I think we have to think about who Tyler Perry's audience is. You know, I feel like a big part of his audience is now becoming white people going to these Madea movies, and it's just like, girl, are they laughing with Madea or are they laughing at her? No, it's all fun and game and it's cute and we're laughing, whatever, but I think that we have to think about the fact that a lot of people, a lot of white people love characters that fit stereotypes. It makes a lot of them feel real comfortable to laugh at the ghetto stereotypes, and especially the way they love to imitate that shit sometimes, and then in the same breath demonize it when they see it in real life. You see what I'm saying? I think that Madea is so big, it's such a big character because she fits the stereotypes so well, and this is the version of black woman that society has been trained to see, has been trained to think that almost all black people act like this. So it's something comfortable, it's something digestible for them. I think that Tyler Perry has to be very careful when he puts on that wig. I think that's something that he has to keep in mind. And I think we have to start investing in more diverse stories when it comes to black people. I think that we have to have these stories like Moonlight, have these out of the box type of stories when it comes to black lives and the black community, because there are are more things happening in our community than the stereotype. And I think that once we start to invest in stories that are more complex, and I know that he does, but I'm saying that this character I feel like is overshadowing so much of the public image of the rest of Tyler Perry's work. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know if that is very clear, because she was popping up on, what was it, Jimmy Fallon. It just gave me very performative type of cooning, tap dancing type of shit for white people. I mean, that's what it's giving me. And I guess that's kind of where the debate is, because a lot of people disagree with me on that. And they think that I'm just reading too far into it, I'm just, you know, too sensitive or whatever, but that's what it gives me. I mean, here you have it. This whole white person, Jimmy Fallon, was playing with Donald Trump's motherfucking hair on his show as if we don't have a bunch of shit at risk, giving Donald Trump a whole platform to get his evil ass, bigoted ass rhetoric and conversations out. I mean, Jimmy Fallon was playing with fucking Donald Trump's hair. So obviously he's not interested in shaking up the system. Obviously he's not interested in having real conversations about protecting the people of America. And here your ass goes. I mean, he's just riding that motherfucking line. He's riding that line, giving me coward type of tea. Don't want to pick a side. He has no spine. He don't want to speak out against injustice and shit like that. Okay, and then you have Madea, somebody who's, as I said, in my mind, been known for already perpetuating negative ass stereotypes and tap dancing and shit. I mean, these hoes don't think Black Lives Matter, but they want to motherfucking kiki at Madea. And you take that character and then go on Jimmy Fallon's platform to just, you know, tap dance. It doesn't rub me the right way, and I guess that's kind of why I'm making this video, so I can see what you guys think about it. I want you guys to leave in the comments, you know, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of Madea? What do you think of when you see her popping up on your goddamn screen, especially these low budget, no plot having ass movies? How do you think Madea affects the black community? I know that it's a complicated subject. I know that there are multiple factors that come into play when it comes to dissecting this, but I really want to hear what you guys think about it. So please leave your thoughts in the comment section. Also, as I stated earlier, please go to adrianexpression.com and read the article that I wrote about it. Sign up for patreon.com/adrianexpression. We can have a discussion about it on there. I'm excited to see what you guys say. Thanks for watching. Have a good goddamn evening.